Hi kids, Dan Pena here. About a month ago, I was sworn in as a British citizen. In fact, I just got my actual passport day before yesterday. And I said that I would be updating you on my political aspirations and that I was forming a exploratory committee to give me advice vis-a-vis, if it makes sense for me to run. Since that time, I've had various discussions and we've got a couple of people on the exploratory committee, and when the committee's finished, we'll post it on my new Facebook site for politics, Dan Pena Politics, and the new website that I'm going to have just for politics. It's not going to be a QLA. But I just returned a few minutes ago from a Remembrance Day ceremony in Forfar, F-O-R-F-A-R, which is just about the closest city, if you can call it a city, of 10,000, 12,000. And it was a nice religious ceremony. And then I was able to participate in the parade through town and lay a wreath at the vestibule that they designated for people that didn't come back from the war. Now, Remembrance Day was on the 11th of the 11th of the 11th. The 11th day of November at 11 o'clock back in 1918, when the war to end all wars was supposedly, it wasn't the war to end all wars. It was a great ceremony. We're going to have pictures of it and me marching. But interestingly enough, if I was a regular politician, I wouldn't tell you this. Well, I'm not a politician yet. I'm marching along the road down the High Street, and I didn't see a pothole. And I stepped in the pothole, and I was about ready to go over on my fat head when the guy marching next to me, in his 90s, leaned forward and caught me under my armpit and kept me from falling. Now, I believe he was the only guy older than me in the parade. But, man plans, God laughs. So it was a great bunch of veterans, and the public was very kind to us, and so we marched back. Instead of going to the Legion, which is their Veterans of Foreign War, I came home to have lunch with Sally. But things are progressing. The rest of this year, I'm not going to be able to see too many people for my exploratory committee. But in the beginning of the year, I'm going to hit it hard. And I have a number of notables that I'll be visiting with. A former ambassador to the United Kingdom is coming here in about 5 or 6 days. No, excuse me, in a couple of weeks to meet with me, and I'm hopefully going to get him to be my chairman of my exploratory committee. He's a Scot, and I was very, very surprised at the parade I just participated in that a lot of people knew me. Some man from the local newspaper came up, Mr. Pena, and I said, "How do you know me, kid?" And he wasn't a kid, but he was a man. He said, "Because, I follow you on YouTube." Now, I may be surprised that more people follow me on YouTube in this uphill slog to be a politician or to serve the people may be slightly easier, but I'm not underestimating it at all, and I'm looking for a hard time. Now, the bad news is there's no set elections here for a few years. The good news is I'll probably be over-prepared, so that may or may not be good news. But I look forward to your comments on my website when it goes up, and I look forward to your Facebook comments, and we're going to try to build those two platforms as large as we can pre-election. This Facebook and this website will be strictly for politics. Nothing to do with QLA. When I film the seminar starting in about 4 or 5 days, I'm not going to comment about politics other than to say that I'm running for an office yet to be determined. So don't give me your comments on the QLA material website. I look forward to it. This is Remembrance Day. I had marched in a parade like that, a military type parade, since 1967. Since 1967. So other than it was freezing cold and my feet were numb at the end, it was a lot of fun. I look forward to it. And I look forward to your support. Thank you very much. Bye.